Good afternoon and happy last weekend of our 8-week term. So I'm just going to jump right into it. My action research proposal was based on social emotional learning and how social emotional learning in the classroom would affect student engagement. The reason I chose this as my topic is I am a strong believer that when a student comes into class in the fight or flight mode, which pretty much every single student on my campus is constantly in that state of mind, they're not going to be able to learn. It's just impossible. So I saw a need to try to introduce things in the classroom that could help my students to kind of deal with it, whatever emotions they're feeling at the time, and make them feel better so that they can be ready to focus and to learn. So for the review of literature, throughout, I'd say 95 to 98% of the resources that I found on social emotional learning showed a positive outcome when students were involved in some type of social emotional learning program. There were a couple that stated that they were not fans of social emotional learning. So the majority, though, did say that there were positive outcomes when students had access to social emotional learning. Most of these studies and most of what I've read and learned about so far had a social emotional learning program that wasn't facilitated as much by the classroom teacher, but by a specific person, maybe a counselor or someone who specialized in SEL. But they were very positive outcomes. My methodology. So my methodology would use mixed methods, both qualitative and quantitative data, surveys, questionnaires, observations, field notes, checklists, reflective journals, and such. Very minimal materials would be needed. Mostly social emotional learning tools such as stress balls, fidget spinners. My personal students in my classroom, they love kinetic sand, and there's this ginormous tub that's filled with black beans, and there's little gems and little toys in there, and a little tub so they can scoop and separate. And that's something that really helps with my own personal students in my classroom. So that is pretty much my action research proposal. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to looking through all of your videos as well. Thank you.